Hi guys, it's Nika, and today I am bringing you another create a sim video, another one that will be more chatty, and to be honest, or at least to me, the create a sim video doesn't really matter that much. I focus more on what I want to say. Again, I prepared a little bit of a script so I wouldn't get too lost, because you know me, I'm all over the place if I don't have a script. So yeah, today I would like to introduce you to Nina's family. I created her mother, I created her dad, I created her dad's new wife that he got married to after Nina's mom unfortunately passed away, and I created Nina's little stepbrother as well. And you may notice that there seems to be quite a big age difference between Ginger, Nina's mom, and Ivan, her dad, and there was actually no age difference between them. It's just that, as I said, Ginger died quite young, and so I created her to look sort of how she looked like when she died, when she passed away, and I created Ivan to look more like what he looked like when Nina left her home, if that makes sense. I think it does make sense, but I'm not sure. And yeah, then I also created Nina's stepmom Adrian and her little half-brother Logan, as I've already said. So, sorry, my chair made a weird noise, I'm so sorry. And I'm a little out of breath, I don't know why, but I'm gonna calm down a little and then we will jump right into the little storyline. So sit back, relax, and I will tell you a little bit more from Nina's backstory. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but I'm a little excited to share this story, okay? Well, it's not really a story, it's just some little facts, not fun facts from her past. These are actually quite sad facts, but yeah. So anyway, Nina's parents, Ginger and Ivan, met in university. She was a botanist or studying to be one, and he studied philosophy and old Simlish literature. Or to be exact, he studied all Simlish literature, but the old one from like the Middle Ages. That was his favorite thing. That was something he focused on personally in his own research and all. They got married shortly after they graduated, and soon after that Nina was born. But the marriage actually wasn't too happy. They simply found that they were too different, but they tried to stay together for little Nina, and they actually managed to create the perfect illusion of a happy family for her. And she was too young to understand why her dad is always at work. She didn't see that he was actually avoiding time with his wife. Ivan actually became a high school teacher around the time, and he claimed that he's just trying super hard to be a good teacher and that he really loves his job, and he's always busy, he's always great in tests, he always prepares for his next classes, he's helping his students, those who are struggling in his classes, he's helping them after work and all that. And Nina was just too young to see that maybe that's not entirely true. Maybe he is not as good as he's claiming to be, or like his intentions aren't, or basically she didn't see that maybe sometimes he was lying. But Ginger did see that. Ginger knew that it's not exactly as he's telling it, and she suspected that Ivan might actually be cheating on her. But she never said anything. In fact, she didn't really care, because she knew that they are both unhappy and the marriage was a mistake. And honestly, she was kind of dreaming of doing the same. She was kind of dreaming of, you know, once Nina gets older and she doesn't have to stay at home with her all the time. Ginger actually dreamed of going out and also finding some other man and just starting a new relationship, because it wasn't going anywhere with Egan. I'm sorry, I just finished Manifest on the weekend, so I'm a little, I'm still thinking about it. No. Nina's dad is Ivan. Yeah, her marriage with Ivan was going nowhere, and yeah, she was just ready for something new, and she really wanted a brand new start, and when she would get it, she would deal with like the divorce and everything. Unfortunately, she never got to do that, because then later, when Nina was already in the kindergarten, I'm sorry, I cannot speak today. I mean, that's not unusual. But yeah, when Nina was a little older, she was already in the kindergarten. Ginger got sick and her state quickly declined and she died. She died shortly before Nina started elementary school. So then for the next few years, it was just Nina and her dad, and it was actually nice between them. They got really close. They had a better relationship than they had when Ginger was still around. But then he decided to introduce Nina to his new girlfriend, Adrienne. And Nina she didn't like her, and she was disappointed in her dad because she felt like Ivan betrayed her mom. She just couldn't understand that he wanted to move on, and she never warmed up to Adrienne. She always saw her as the evil stepmom who took Ginger's place. Now, I want to quickly say, Adrienne is not the evil stepmom kind of person. Definitely not. She tried her best to be the best stepmom to Nina. And Nina she thought she was evil. She didn't like her. She made it clear that she doesn't like Adrienne and that she wants her out of the house. And yeah, Adrienne couldn't really do anything about it. Yeah, so as it became clear that Adrienne is there to stay and she got married to Ivan, the relationship between Nina and her dad and Adrienne as well, it just kept getting worse. She just didn't want to accept her, and basically the last straw was when Adrienne got pregnant and Nina's little half-brother Logan was born. Nina never got close with him. She actually hated him. She hated him so much. She was mean to him, and he soon learned to be mean and annoying back. Too annoying, maybe, I would say. One night, Dad actually made Nina run away, and I suppose you already know this from my previous videos, but Nina got turned into a werewolf after picking up a fight with a strange guy at a party, and then one time shortly after that she lost her temper around Logan and she transformed and attacked him. And yeah, he was hurt really bad. To this day, she doesn't know if he survived or what happened to him, if he is okay, and she's too afraid to find the truth. And Nina actually believes that her dad never looked for her when she ran away, because she feels like if he did, she's sure the police would have found her by now. So to her, it must mean that they just didn't want to see her again. They never forgave her, or she thinks that they never forgave her for what she did. And she never forgave herself for what she did either. And she sees now that she was too mean to everyone. She wishes she could reconcile with her family and take it all back and fix it and just apologize to Adrienne for treating her like trash when Adrienne just wanted to be a good stepmom to her. But she feels like it is too late and her family will never take her back. And again, there's this whole thing. She doesn't feel like she's strong enough to go home and face the consequences of what she did. I mean, what if Logan is dead? What if he was so badly injured that it affected him and that it has ruined his life? She's not sure if she would be strong enough to face it. So yeah, now she's more focusing on her life in Moonwood Mail and on being part of the werewolf community. And she tries to not think about her past too much, although, let's be honest, sometimes it haunts her. And she hasn't told anyone. They know that there was some accident because honestly, a lot of the werewolves that came to Moonwood Mill or passed through Moonwood Mill, a lot of them had such a story about accidentally attacking someone or losing their temper in front of someone, something like that. But she never shared the whole thing, because really, part of her is afraid that if she would tell them that she attacked her little brother, they would also look at her differently. They would not be very understanding, because like, you do not attack little children. Like, no. You should control yourself around little children, and she didn't do that. She let him provoke her, and then and he didn't do anything. He was just an annoying little brother. It's not like he was, I don't know, threatening to injure her or something. She overreacted, and when you overreact as a werewolf, it can have terrible, terrible consequences. Anyway, I actually, I don't know if you noticed, but I switched into rambling at the end, because that wasn't actually part of the script anymore. So I hope you like these Sims. I'm not sure if we will ever see them in the Let's Play, maybe later. Spoiler alert, I kind of want to deal with Nina's family later. But I really, even if they will never show up in the Let's Play, I wanted to create them. I wanted to tell you a bit more about Nina's past. And so I hope you like, I hope you like it. That's weird to say when I talked about like Nina's mom getting sick and Nina attacking her little brother and Nina being an absolute dick to her stepmom and everything. But I hope you like this video. I hope you found it interesting. Let me know in the comments. I'm messing up my outro once again. No, it's okay. Don't forget to subscribe for more and check out my other social media. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye everyone.